San Antonio, this is Officer Doug Green, San Antonio Police Department Media Services. We have a major accident on I-10 southbound, just past Calabria, just north of downtown. We have an 18-wheeler that overturned and spilled all this wood all over the road. If you are planning to head towards this area, this is going to be shut down for a long time, and I know we're approaching the rush hour time, so this is really going to cause a mess for downtown traffic. Again, if you have to travel southbound into downtown from I-10, try to find an alternate route. Maybe try and take 410 over to 281 and hit that to I-37, or take 410 and hit 151 or 90 to get around this mess. Again, it's going to be a long time before we get all this cleaned up. Now, the good news is the driver of this truck sustained minor injuries, non-life-threatening injuries. He was transported to the hospital to be treated, and thankfully nobody else was involved in this accident. As you can see, most of I-10, on the upper level of I-10 where it splits at Hildebrand, when you go southbound, this is where it happened, and this is where the lower level and the upper level come together, where you proceed towards I-35 north and south. Okay, so again, we just want you guys to know that pretty bad accident out here. Thankfully, nobody was hurt, but we have a lot of material out here that's going to take a long time to get cleaned up. We have King Kong, the towing service is coming out here to get this truck towed. We also have TxDOT that's out here that's going to be putting up messages on the overhead signs. And they're also going to be setting up cones to help block off traffic and help us with traffic control. We also have the fire department as well as a number of SAPD officers out here that are handling this situation. So I'm just going to give you an overall view of what happened here. Of course, it's pretty obvious. This truck was traveling again southbound on I-10, lost control of the load and flipped over here. And all of these 2x4s ended up on the freeway. It's amazing that nobody else was hurt. As you see, we got the fire department here, and you also have members of TxDOT that are here as well. We do have the lower level traffic. The lower level I-10 southbound is open. So traffic will still be flowing. It's going to be flowing very slowly. As you can see here, everybody is kind of stopping to take a look at this mess. And also they're going to have to try to avoid running over the 2x4s. So it's still, if you're going to come down this way, you're going to be able to go through I-10 on the lower level, but it's going to move very, very slow. Your best bet is just to go around and use some of the alternate routes, such as 281 south, 410 to 151 eastbound, to get around the downtown area. Right up there where you see the fire truck is, that's where we see the skid marks, and that's where we feel that the 18-wheeler started to lose control. And again, according to the driver, just the load started to shift, and everything started to come off and caused the trailer to topple over, of course, as well as the 18-wheeler. This is the second major accident that we've had here in San Antonio involving an 18-wheeler on I-10 that we've had to shut down the freeway. The last one happened over in the I-10 La Cantera area. Okay, San Antonio, so we just wanted to check in and give you a close-up look on exactly why I-10 is southbound is shut down right now and why the traffic's going to be moving so slow. Again, we know most of you are going to be getting off of work here shortly, and if you have to travel I-10 southbound, which would also be considered eastbound, right before I-35 and the changeover there, you're going to have a lot of traffic coming into downtown. The northbound I-10 traffic is flowing very well right now. But again, coming southbound you're going to find some problems. So just stay tuned to your other media outlets as they will update you on when we get this all cleared out, and we will send out a message as well. Thankfully, again, if you're just tuning in, the driver of this truck was not seriously injured, no life-threatening injuries, but was transported to the hospital as a precaution for their injuries.